it's me, April Kamaya, and you have reached my review for Put a Ring on It, Season 2, Episode 2, Flipping the Script. So, before I get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of this year. And yes, I see you new subscribers out there, so thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. So again, if you would, on your way in or on your way out of my video, just go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, okay? So let's get to it. So we start off by where we left off at the last episode, with Darian deciding if he wants to see Kai or not. So of course, like I pretty much figured he did. So he chooses to pick Kai again, and his girl is upset visibly. And she says he can take all the space he needs to do what he want to do, you know, with that girl. And Doctor was like, you know, that's not how you feel. You know, don't go off of your emotions. That's not how your true reaction is. So he's talking about the dates will help him get insight, I guess, to his relationship. To me, I'm like, you know, he's just saying what the doctor is saying, because you just want to see that girl again. It ain't to give you no damn insight to your relationship. You like that girl, okay? Stop, Darian. So the doctor says this week is the ladies' turn to date. So we go on to Jessica first. So Jessica looks really cute in this like yellow short little summer dress. It was really cute on her date. The biggest issue for them is trust. He says she likes to flirt a lot. Nothing wrong with that, unless you do it to the point where it's disrespectful. And when you say she flirts a lot, I don't think I want somebody who necessarily flirts a lot, especially when you are in a relationship. You shouldn't be flirting a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because that gives men the wrong impression. Definitely when you flirt with them. They take flirting as you're available. And seriously, and men don't expect you to be flirting with them if you're in a relationship, for the most part, you know. And I most of the time not flirting with somebody if I'm in a relationship, because I know what that's gonna bring, you know. I don't want them problems. So her date comes in. He answers his door. Who is this? He says his name, shuts the door. You know, little joke, playing around or whatever. I noticed too, though, because I think last year this happened. Every time the women went on a date, the men will open the door. Now, they might not do that the rest of the season, but even starting right now, I noticed, okay, when the men went on a date, the women didn't open the door. The men opened the door. And then when the women went on a date, the man is opening the door. I mean, I guess because he's the man in the house. Maybe that's why. I'll take that back. Maybe that's why they have the men just open the door, because they're the man in the house. So I'm going to take that back. So, and he said that, Eric said that a deal breaker for him was cheating. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he has cheated in this relationship. Am I correct? Let me know if he's cheated in a relationship. I could have sworn she said, I mean, I know it's trust issues, but I could have sworn they've had some cheating in the past. Because if that's the case, I know you didn't say your deal breaker was cheating. And you out there cheating. The nerve, like, I'm just like, I know he didn't just say that, and his ass cheating. You better stop playing. They move on to Jessica and Rand. I think Randon was the date. Yeah, they move on to sorry. Brandon was the date for Jessica. So they go on a date at lunch. Real cute little setting. He says he's ready to be in a relationship, but he's 32 and he has not been in a relationship. Strike right there, buddy. 32 years old and you have never been in a relationship? Not once? Boy, bye. Nobody wants you. And she pretty much, kind of tells him about her and that about the relationship. They don't trust each other, basically. Blah blah blah. Same old, same old. So we move on to Alexia. So his date comes to the house. She is talking to him and says, "Oh, I hope that he doesn't recognize you." And I'm like, he is not that famous, Alexia. I'm sorry, because Darian, I couldn't even remember his name. Darian is not that famous. Okay, he was in a rap group. When I looked on the screen, I did not know who he was. Now, granted, he looked familiar, like the face looked like I've seen him before, but I still didn't say anything when the show first came on. Okay, you guys have to tell me what rap group he was in. I still can't remember what rap group he was in. So stop it. No stranger is gonna know him. Most people are not gonna know him. He was not famous like that. Ugh. So her date came in. They asked, because he looks really fit. They asked what he do for a living, and he's a trainer. And Darian was like, them trainers, I heard about that. And he was like, actually, I'm known for my professionalism of me not messing with my clients. So I thought that was, a good comeback to say, no, hold on, you're not going to put that on me on national TV. Like, I respect my clients and I'm very professional. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So Dr. Nicole goes to LaRonda and, is it LaRonda? Yeah, LaRonda and Sean's house, for a little counseling. They discuss, their finances and how they would manage it. So he feels like he is worthless if he's not working, which a lot of guys feel like they're bums, and if they're not able to provide, then who are they? So that's understandable. A lot of guys are like that. He says that he is an entertainer, and so money is going to fluctuate. And with LaRonda, she kind of likes to set things monthly, monthly goals, like this is how it's supposed it's going to be, but it kind of makes him have anxiety and kind of like no control, because like you said, the money in entertainment, it can come 1 month, 3-4 months, 6 months down the line. Is very inconsistent, so that's what he struggles with in their relationship. I think he seems like he wants to be the man, and that's what he's trying to do for her right now. And I see it. I feel like I see that determination. I feel like he keep going at it. He'll get there. He has a good heart. So we go back to Alexia. They go out on their date to a batting cage. Really fun. Never been in a batting cage, but I would love to go on a batting cage for a date. It looks super fun. They basically discuss, both of them, who they are and what they want in a relationship. Same old. Alexia felt like no really connection between the two of them. She did say that she was an alpha and Darian is also an alpha, and I peeped that from the beginning. I could totally see that, like, she's an alpha, and I think that's why he said what he said in the first episode about he's missing something, even though they've been dating for 14 years, so he's obviously attracted to her. But she does come across very alpha male, so I don't know. And you know how that goes when it comes to a guy. Guys don't really like alpha males like that, So LaRonda, we switch back to LaRonda. She's getting prepared for her date. Dates comes in. They chit chat for a second. They go to a wine bar, which is pretty cool too. I like wine. I don't think I've ever been to a wine bar before, so that was interesting. I would love to do that. So they both, want marriage, want kids. They played a little game where you throw the grapes in your mouth. That was cute. And the date actually wrote a song about, his first experience, going on a date. And it was cool. It was a nice song. He can sing, nice tone to his voice. So I thought that was a nice date. That was pretty cute. So they go back to Sean, which is LaRonda's boyfriend, and he is having a really hard time waiting on the date, right? So he calls his friend for support, for emotional support, and then he starts crying. So I was like, damn, he really is having a hard time like with this date. Like he really is. And I think it's everything going on in his head, you know, because we like to play things in our head that's not happening. That makes it way worse than it really is, you know. So he says that she changed his life, and he don't know what, you know, he would do without her. And so I was like, yeah, that's cute and all, but why are you on the show? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cute, you know, she saved your life, she's the best ever and all that. So why haven't you married her? Because you don't have to have like the most expensive ring, blah blah blah, because she seems like she doesn't care about that. She just wants to be married to you, you know. So who knows? So they get back to Dr. Jackie. Wrong show. They go back to Dr. Nicole, and they, you know, talk about their dates. Lexi says that she likes that he listened to her. Apparently Darian doesn't really do much listening, so, you know. But then they said, she then states that the other night they literally stood up from like, I wrote it down, from like 12 to 7. Like she said, talking, both of each other, listening to each other, you know, they're getting their points across. She said that was great. They haven't done that in years. And both of them appreciated that. So I guess from the experience so far, she feels like it's bringing them closer together. For the most part, I guess. And then next week, he's going on his date with Kai again. So I don't know how much closeness y'all gonna get after he goes on his second date with Kai. So we'll see if that same energy is reciprocated next week, okay? So Jessica talked about her date. She said they connected, and then again they start talking about how they don't trust each other, and that's not healthy for their relationships. So they really need to work on the trust issue. So LaRonda says that, you know, her date was a gentleman, that he made me a song, and everybody was like, what? Like, damn, like, that's, you know, everybody, all the guys was like, damn, like, okay. So again, they talked about Sean literally getting sick, you know, about their date. And again, he expresses that he don't want to lose her. Well, you need to put a ring on it. I guess I know what what's gonna happen at the end of the show, right? You're gonna put a ring on it because you were sick off of her first date. And as they said, there are gonna be many dates. You're gonna have to get over that, buddy. It's just an experience, buddy. Okay. And so now we go around and ask what the ladies decide to do for their second date. So we go around the room. Alexius wants someone new, not surprising. He didn't really give her what she needed, so he's gonna try something else. Jessica chooses to pass, of course. Obviously, she says he's never been in a relationship, so that ain't gonna work. He's 32, so And then LaRonda also wants a new date, but doctor says, are you doing that for you or for him? And she says for him, because she doesn't want to hurt him. And she says be careful going through this process lying, because it's gonna come out way worse than you expected. And that was it, and we'll see what happens in the next episode, you guys. I was actually excited the first episode when I saw it. This episode, second episode, it was okay. It was okay. But I'm keeping hope alive. We gonna see. It's okay. I need something to happen. Because these girls' dates was kind of boring for me. You know, the first episode I had high hopes. But anyway, you guys, that was the end of the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on episode 3. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.